is that I think that people come up to me after shows, doing this for so long in this market, and they'll go, "Oh, that show was really good," and you guys, I could never do that. You guys just, and it's this almost this feeling that we're born this way, that we're genetically have this predisposition to be funny, and that we're just coming out of shoot, which is not true. And it's like, so.
Speak for yourself.
I wanted people to know that comics come from all different kinds of backgrounds, all walks of life, type of a thing. And how do you get to be a professional comedian? There's one word: work. That's how you get to be a professional comedian. It's work. So my question would be the same to both of you. I'll start with L.A. Basically, would you tell the audience just basically how and where you grew up? What was your family dynamic? Mom, dad, brothers, sisters, that sort of thing.
For me, my dad was the funny one, and my mom was pretty funny too. It was 3 boys, and when you got boys in the house, a lot of testosterone and a lot of yelling, screaming, throwing, stuff getting broken, that kind of thing. And so for me, it was always a way to stand out. I had to get my mom's attention.
But let me ask you this: what did your dad do for a living?
My dad was a custodian at a Jewish Board of Education for about 30 years.
Oh, okay.
He always made less money than my mom, and he put 3 black men through college on the money that he was making.
And what did your mom do?
My mom was a registered nurse for 40 years.
Beautiful. And where did you grow up? What was the city?
Oh, let me back up. Yeah, that's right. 2 black parents in the same house. The whole time. Yeah.
A Leave It to Beaver family.
Absolutely right. Yeah, that's right. Grew up Cleveland, Ohio. Grew up Catholic. I was an altar boy. Yeah, I couldn't figure out why you didn't touch me either, but it happened.
Oh, come on.
I had a pretty ass. I had a pretty ass, but it didn't happen.
Come on. And what did you had two brothers?
I had 2 brothers, one older, one younger. I'm the middle kid.
And what do your brothers do for a living?
My oldest brother is a gynecologist.
Wow.
Yeah, and true story. And my younger brother is a teacher.
What does he teach?
He teaches
gynecology.
Art. He's an art teacher with I can't really describe it. He does art history in Los Angeles. Both of them are in Los Angeles.
Was there anyone in your core, not just family, but let's just say your core network of friends and family, when you were growing up, that was an entertainer? I mean, it was like a professional entertainer or even a part. Was there anybody around you that was in the entertainment business somewhat?
Well, the entertainment business in our family was all street entertainment. Like my uncles were hustlers, and they would be out like doing like we used to do in the 80s with break dancing, and they would be out dancing, tap dancing, and whatnot in Chicago and Cleveland and wherever, because they couldn't get into certain theaters, so they were on the streets just performing. And so whenever we would have family gatherings, for example, everybody would come together and people would just perform at the gathering that we had.
Oh, wow.
And to be honest, I was always shy about doing it. And my dad actually made me do it in front of my grandma. I'll never forget it. I was probably 9 years old. And I was, get your ass up there and entertain grandma.
And what did you do to entertain?
What did I do? I think I sang.
You sang?
A song, yeah. I was a singer back then. That was what I thought I was going to do.
Nice. Now, same question to you, Matt. Where did you grow up?
Fort Myers, Florida.
And mom and dad?
My mom's from Poland and my dad's from Kentucky.
Pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Okay, and
No, for real.
hey, we walked into that one. That was terrible. That was terrible. So,
I missed it. What was terrible?
I said that's pretty much the same.
Oh, yeah.
So you can use that, by the way.
He didn't even hear it, and he's sitting right next to you.
I know, because he's looking at that guy over there. So what did your dad do for a living?
My dad was a coal miner, yeah. In Kentucky.
Was a coal miner.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was a coal miner in Kentucky. My mom was a farmer in Poland.
Was a
farm girl in Poland. She was just she lived on a farm.
Oh,
did a bunch of farm stuff.
And then once they came to the United States, what did your mom do?
She did a bunch of stuff. She went to college.
She's like Susan.
yeah. She did a bunch of stuff. Yeah. I mean, she was like mainly like an assistant to bosses.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
She was a single mom eventually, and there you go. She had a lot on her plate. So
oh, she was a single mom.
She ended up being, yeah.
So your parents got divorced.
whenever I was like 4. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep,
And so was your dad wasn't in your life too much?
Oh, no, I got to see him on weekends.
Oh, okay, okay, great.
Friday and Saturday, daddy.
Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yep, I got one sister.
And what does she do?
She is a veterinarian assistant. Yeah.
Oh, okay, great.
So-
and where does she
It
live?
was so
now?
close to being applause-worthy, right? Veterinarian
Assistant.
assistant.
And she still live in Kentucky?
No. We were from here. Yeah, from Fort Myers.
Oh, that's right. You came
My
down to
dad
Fort
did
Myers.
move to Kentucky again, though.
That's
so he
right.
lives in
That's
Kentucky.
right. Gotcha. And same question that I asked LA. Was there anybody in your core group of family, friends that was entertainment business, that sort of thing at all? Were you around it?
No, my uncle Jerome plays guitar, but that's about it.
That's about
Yeah.
it. Okay.
He plays guitar.
All right.
That's it. That's all
Gotcha.
that.
And then I'm going to ask you both just one more question. We'll let the audience ask questions, anything you want to them or me. What was your epiphany, your aha to become a comedian, LA? What was the
Dude,
moment?
I knew I was going to do this when I was 6 years old.
Really?
Let me see. No, it was more like 8 because me and my brother are 4 years apart. He was 4. I remember standing in my bedroom and I told him I'm going to grow up and become a DJ, a professional football player, a professional baseball player, and a comedian. But what happened was I worked till I was probably 27 trying to play professional baseball. That was really what I was trying to do, play Division I college baseball, and that was the thing I was really trying to hang my hat on.
Right.
And ended up in corporate sales and then developed an idea that I didn't want to work anymore. And in that arena, and I got dared to do 5 minutes on stage, and that was how I started comedy, April 1st, 1993.
Where was that?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland. Is that Hilarities?
Actually, it was called It's Comedy at the time.
Oh, okay.
On the west side.
Gotcha.
And I went up and did 5 minutes, won the contest, kept coming back, just loved it, and then learned, so to speak, about how to do things differently and just had fun with it.
So I'm going to
traveled the
take it
world.
your batting average kept you out of the baseball.
Well, actually, it did because I was a pitcher.
Oh, your ERA then.
Well, I was a pretty hard thrower. I could throw
Yeah.
92.
Wow.
But it went everywhere.
Sounds like my drive in golf. I can hit a long way everywhere.
Yeah, man. So
What was your moment, your aha comedy moment where you went, well, I want to do this?
Well, I started doing comedy on the street whenever I was 17. I would go to Fort Myers Beach, and I would have I would bring out all the equipment, and I would just start doing my magic and jokes on the street, and that was like
And how old were you then?
17.
17.
Yeah.
17.
I'm
Wow.
25 now.
So like a year ago.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
No, I'm teasing.
It's been some time.
That's good. Okay, cool.
That's how it
Bring
was.
up the house lights just a little bit, Justin. And yeah, I have a question right over here. Anything, and you can ask me a question if you want. Yes. The lady here. What does LA stand for?
Lawrence A. Hardy. It's my real name. Well, I can't tell you that, otherwise I'd have to do you.
Oh, we don't didn't know what A stands for?
You gotta
Oh,
get-
now we really got to know.
Yeah. No, I can't tell you that.
It's really that bad?
No. If someone were to say it, I would agree to what it was, but I never
God, I hope it's
I
Arthur.
never tell anyone. It's just my own thing. No.
It can't be that.
God, I hope it's
Aloysius.
Aloysius.
No, that's not it.
Nice.
Arthur.
But it's Lawrence A. Hardy. That's my name.
Asshole. Lawrence Asshole Hardy. It's Lawrence Asshole
Finally
Hardy.
someone
I
got it.
know. Somebody did it. Another question. Anything at all? Yes.
It's for Eddie Hardy. First of all, I want to say thank you.
Oh, my pleasure.
Active military member.
Oh, right on.
I know everything that you've been doing for the military for a while.
Thanks, man.
I want to say thank you.
My pleasure, man. It's my pleasure. Thank you for your service.
By the way, they paid him to go. You do know that. No, I'm teasing.
That they paid you. What motivated you to start doing this for the military? And again, we appreciate it because when we're out there, we don't get a lot of time to actually have fun
Right.
and experience things. And having people like you come out and change our day, that means a lot.
That's neat to hear.
What got it started?
That's awesome.
To be honest, to tell you the truth about it, man, I had no idea what I was walking into, and it didn't matter about the money. I didn't really care about the money. It was an opportunity to do something that was so different than where I was from and to get out of where I was. It was probably 1998 was my first tour, and we went over, like, we did Japan, I think, and Hawaii, and my cousin I have a bunch of people that are in the military, as well as my father. So I felt like, I know I'm never going to do what you're doing. Here's my opportunity to at least give back to my fellow people in my country, because at that point, I really felt strongly about the United States and giving back to you guys. That really motivates me. And seeing some of the stuff you guys have gone through, man, I'll share this one story and then I'll let it go. But we did back in 2003, went to Iraq. We did like 26, 27 shows in about 30 days. We hadn't found Saddam Hussein yet. We were going in his castles, eating his food. We were just doing crazy stuff. They let me drive a tank. It was awesome. So it was just a fulfillment thing for me. Seeing the looks on you guys' faces, man, it just filled me up, and I just was like, I got to keep doing this.
Well, thank you.
My pleasure, man. How many places have you been?
I was deployed 4 years ago. Went to Dubai 6 times, Bahrain 5 times.
Wow.
Singapore, England, Japan. Came back to Hawaii. And then San Diego. I was in Coronado Island for 1 month before I coming over here to Sarasota.
That's a good way to finish.
Yeah. Nice, man. Very nice.
Wonderful.
And you're young, man. You've been a lot of places.
Been here for 9.5 years.
Excellent.
Is that your wife with you? Soon to be. Oh, congratulations.
Nice.
Great.
Man. Right on.
She looked shocked. Oh, okay. She was like, really? What the fuck?
Let me ask you one.
She got the ring.
Can I ask you one quick question? Do you, after all the places that you've been, do you look at the world a little differently now?
I do. I look back home differently. I look at the people I grew up with a little bit differently. I see where I was before I joined the Navy 9.5 years ago, and I see myself differently.
Yeah.
Just know the way about it. It changes your mentality, but in a good way.
Yeah.
It puts in perspective what is important.
Right.
What was important when you were 18 years old is no longer important.
Right. It's about the people.
When you
It's about
travel
the
that much, and that is something I find out, do you believe that most of the population of the world is good people?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
I
I
would
do
say so,
too.
too.
I think it's a small percentage that's not.
People are people, man.
Yes, that's right.
Most of the people are good. I think there's a few apples that make the news more often than not.
Oh, of course. Yeah, you want to make the news, go and do something fucking nuts. Yeah. You'll make the news. Do something nice, and nobody will know.
Or be like
another
Kanye.
question. Anything? Is there anything left? Is that it?
We're ready to go.
We're there? Okay, you're good. Hey, thank you so much for coming out tonight. We really appreciate it. And these guys will be here tomorrow through Sunday. So if you have friends that you know will enjoy their show, L.A., you're going to be in the back.
I'll be over there.
Over there saying hello. Are you over there, Matt? You selling anything?
No, I'll just be.
Will you tie people up if they would like? If anybody needs to get laid, Matt will be back there.
Susan, stick around.
The winner of our laugh pack tonight
And bring
is
your
Liz
friends.
and Don DePinto. DePinto, right there. Oh, very nice. Thanks a lot, everybody. Check out our website. Great acts coming. We're booked through the summer already. A lot of celebrities.